Golfers everywhere have been lied to for far too long, and I just can't take it anymore. Too many negative comments in all my video feeds, on all my social media channels say, you can't hit the ball very high with stack and tilt. You can't hit the ball very far with stack and tilt. Here's the proof. Shrixon 3-iron, 20 degrees, if you can't see that. I'm going to do it with a Titleist GTS 3-wood 15 degree. And we're going to compare my launch numbers and my distance numbers using stack and tilt to show you how you can actually hit your longer clubs off the ground higher, further, and have a lot more fun. So this is all live. We're not editing today. You're not getting any fancy frills. My name's TyKoon. 8 years ago, I discovered stack and tilt. Before that, I played collegiately. I'd qualified for a PGA National Championship, swinging conventionally, but I always went through these spurts where I could hit the ball consistent, I could hit the ball far, and then for the next 3 to 4 months, I would completely lose it, and I could struggle to break 80. Well, as a golf professional who loves competition and loves to play, you can't always go through those lulls. I'm 38 years old now, and I swing faster, and I hit the ball further than I did when I was 18 years old at 3,500 feet in western Montana. So don't tell me you can't hit it very far. If you can't hit it very far with stack and tilt, it's not because of the system, it's because you physically don't know how to swing the club fast enough. Anytime we make a mechanical change, you're usually going to struggle a little bit with swinging fast because your brain doesn't know where the golf club is. Let's get right into it. We're going to make some adjustments from my normal setup position. I'll walk you through those. And then we're just going to rip these clubs and show you what the details are. This is all live. As you guys can see here, I hit 1 to warm up. That ball launched at 13.4, peaked at 96 feet. As you can see from this TrackMan chart right here, 90 feet is the average 3-iron on the PGA Tour for peak height. So with stack and tilt, I actually hit it 6 feet higher, right? So there goes the whole you can't hit it high enough argument. That's just complete nonsense. So when I want to hit a normal 3-iron compared to a normal club, here's an old 7-iron, my ball position sits 3 to 4 golf balls behind my lead shoulder towards my sternum. So that plays my standard ball position right around the sternum to slightly forward. With my 3-iron, it only moves about a ball and a half. I still hit down 2 degrees. Check my angle of attack for that against the average tour pro. I'm not hitting down too steep, which is the common argument behind people saying that, oh, you're really steep with stack and tilt. You can't hit a long iron that high. So I move the ball position slightly forward. I still kick, for me, 60 to 65% of my weight on my lead foot. And if I just hit this, let's see what it does. Now, I didn't hit that one great. I hit it slightly off the toe, so ball speed's not going to be great. It flew 215 in the air. Usually when I'm hitting 3-iron good, it's 220, so that's not that far off for a toe shot. 1.3 degree down. Is that steep? I don't think so. Peaked at 92 feet, 2 feet higher than the average tour pro. It launched at 13.6. The average tour pro launches it between 10 and 11 with a 3-iron. If you still think that you can't hit the ball high and you can't hit the ball far with stack and tilt, you're half the problem because your confirmation bias can't believe it. But that's a fluke. You guys watched me hit 1. You saw my data up there before. Let's hit it again. We'll see if we can hit enough balls to make you satisfied. Ball slightly forward, weight forward, hit it. Oh, I toe whiffed one. There you go. We hit a bad one while I'm arguing with my phone and camera. Great. Toe hooked it. I guarantee you it still launched above 10.5. 12.1. So we missed it and still launched it okay. We hit it way out here, so I didn't expect it to go anywhere. Let's do it again. Ball slightly forward. Weight forward. Hit it. Still hit that slightly on the toe, but I can hit the ball high. Stop believing the myths and the lies. If you want to hit your longer clubs further off the deck, do these things. Too many golfers don't put their weight forward properly. Weight moved forward is not taking the top of your spine and leaning it over your left foot. Nobody's going to hit a golf ball that way. They're going to take the center of the pelvis and they're going to kick it slightly to the left. What that does is it tilts the spine just ever so slightly away from the target. That shallows the angle of attack. As long as I control the face and the path, and I'm swinging fairly straight to slightly inside out, I'm only swinging 3 degrees inside out, I can hit the ball higher with less effort. There's nothing wrong with that. So when you're trying to hit a long iron or a fairway wood, slightly forward with the ball position, no more than a ball and a half from your normal spot. Don't go too far forward. You're trying to put a 3-wood off the deck where you hit a driver. You're going to hit it thin a lot, which is going to make it launch low, but it's going to make it spin more so it doesn't go anywhere. Maybe that's the lie that everybody thinks is stack and tilt. Well, we don't teach people to hit it thin. We teach people to hit the ground in front of the ball, even with these. When I'm outside, I take small divots with every club in the bag except the driver. So we kick the hip forward to set 60 to 65% of the weight forward. My spine has a little bit of rightward tilt, okay? My spine, not just my shoulders. When I put my hand below my left hand, that automatically tilts my shoulders. I add just a couple more degrees to shallow it out. From there, I don't change anything. I turn, I tilt, I extend, I move my hands in an arc around my body. That's the same with every golfer. Some golfers move them inward here. Some move them inward here. Some extend like Scotty Scheffler, past 0 degrees. The average tour pro's at 2 degrees back. Every golfer in the downswing moves forward. Some more than others. Akshay Bhatia, being a lefty, if I flipped him righty, his driver, he still moves forward. His longer irons, he still moves forward. Scotty Scheffler moves 4 times the amount. They both play golf for a living. One's better than the other. They both hit the ball solid. They both hit the ball where they want it to go. Both are correct. Stack and tilt is correct. And if you still don't think so, let me know in the comments so we can have a lovely conversation about how you still think stack and tilt is wrong because you don't understand it. If you want to know more details about stack and tilt and how it's actually not the problem, check out this video right here. And while you're doing that, I'm going to grab my 3-wood and we're going to have some fun. GT3, 15 degrees, set at B1, so that's actually 3/4 flat, 15 degrees. I have my stock shaft in here, Tensei Blue, 65 gram stiff shaft. But this is the low launching, low spinning club head. But we're not supposed to be able to hit it with stack and tilt. It's only going to go 175 according to some of the comments. I'm going to set the ball position the exact same as I did with my 3-iron. And we're going to go ahead and rip it and just do the same thing we did. Turn, tilt, extend. Pushed it a little bit, but dang, that flew high. So take a look at this chart. I don't know what the average launch angle is of a 3-wood on the PGA Tour. I haven't looked at it in a while. I had a little bit of a push. Angle of attack was actually 0.3 up, so I didn't take a divot. I didn't hit down. I'm not steep, right? It launched at 12.6. Is 12.6 higher or lower than the average tour pro? That peaked at 106 feet. Check the chart. Is it steep or is it not? If it's steep, let me know in the comments. Really high on that one. Hit it solid. See what it launched at, see what it peaked at. And we'll see the angle of attack, because those are what everybody tells me is off. Well, okay, peaked it at 110, launched it at almost 13. Let's hit my stock draw, would we? We're going to actually move the ball back in the stance a hair. Kick the hip slightly more to the left for more weight forward. See what it does. Hey, we straightened it out. Hit it pretty straight, no curve. Carried really close to 250, which is my normal 3-wood. 12.6 degree launch, 107 feet. Hitting it high is possible for everybody. The lies that are spewed about stack and tilt is that they're lies. Everybody can hit it higher. Everybody can hit the ball more solid. Everybody can hit the ball far enough to play golf. If you can't swing the club fast enough, something's not efficient enough to allow you to do so, or your body doesn't know how to move fast enough. That's not stack and tilt's fault. But I guarantee you, I can take stack and tilt and help you hit it a little bit higher, a little bit further, and be a little more efficient and have a lot more fun. We could also get you in the right equipment to help you maximize your distance. Ball slightly forward. One ball forward of my normal spot. Hips, we're going to set them at 75, 80% of the weight on the left. We're going to put the handle more forward. My setup now looks like this. Let's just see how high this goes. We're going to see our angle of attack. Because again, you can't play golf with stack and tilt because you can't hit anything except an iron. Hey, I got the face closed. I actually hit a draw. Landed right at 250, rolled out to 272. That's a stock 3-wood for me. It peaked a hair lower. Spin rate came down, don't know why. Must have hit it on a toe. Still launched at 12. My angle of attack was 0. It's not steep, people. For the average golfer, that's fantastic. Let's do that. I've had somebody else in the comments start talking about the fact that you can't hit a fade and peak it high enough with anything, that you're going to hit down too much in order to try to play a fade because you got to get the path out to in. Well, let's try it. So I'm going to attempt to hit a tiny pull cut. The ball's going to start left. It's going to cut a little bit. My goal is to get it to peak above the average tour pro. And I don't want our angle of attack more than 3.5 degrees down. Let's try that because people tell me that it's impossible. I said it's possible, and apparently I'm the only stack and tilt coach that's ever told them that. Let's try it. Okay, set up for a slight pull cut, and let's go see what it does. Okay, we overdid it. I don't hit cuts very often, but I know how to get it to cut it. Still peaked it plenty high, I'm sure. I don't know what the angle of attack was. Probably down a little too much. Oh, no, down 1.9, and I cut it. Okay, cool. Path got a little bit too out to in. That's why it overcut. Launched at 13.5, peaked at 91. Is that steep? I tried to play a fade, which everybody says you have to do to make long irons and fairway woods stop. I peaked it at the same freaking height that I was peaking everything else at. So let's do it again. Pull cut. Path, we're going to shoot for 3 degrees left. We're going to shoot for 3 down. Hey, that one was hit better. Started left. It's going to overcut a little, so the face was a little too open. But was it steep? No, it was not. 105 feet. Angle of attack 1.5 down. Path 4 degrees out to in. Even when I get the path out to in, I can still shallow my angle of attack because swing path and weight position being forward doesn't steepen your swing path. Stack and tilt is not the problem if you can't hit the ball high. You learn how to make adjustments to hit it high. Ball slightly forward, a little bit more rightward tilt. I actually, to hit it higher, want to move my weight slightly forward. If you have any additional questions on how to change your trajectory on the fly when you play golf, check out this week's, this is going to be really weird because this is more live. Check out last week's video, which I've linked right here. I've also linked it in the comments and the description down below. Check it out. You can draw it, fade it, hit it high, hit it low, unlock online ball flights that quickly. It's super easy. Stop listening to the lies. Work on your own golf game. If you liked this video and it made sense, like it, share it with your buddy, subscribe. Do me a favor, click the hype button. Look forward to seeing you guys next time. Also have a members only live going on Wednesday or Thursday next week in the evening for all my YouTube community members that pay into that. Make sure, check that out. If you're not on it and you want to check out all of those, you can view them if you're a member. Click the link down below to sign up. Get access to some members-only videos. I'm going to see you guys next time on the Golf Tycoon.